How long after sex is it acceptable to use your phone? How long can you postpone a breakup? And what are the rules around staying in contact with an ex's friends? The Guardian posted this article to avoiding the pitfalls and pratfalls of good living. And there are a few specifically about dating, sex, and relationships. We thought these were pretty interesting and wanted to share them with you to get your take. This first one is something I'm sure that many of us have been guilty of, and maybe even on more than one occasion. Authors say it's not acceptable to look at your phone after sex until one of you has left the bed. Now, there's definitely room for nuance here. Do the rules change when it's just a fling compared to someone that you're in a relationship with? What if you're sending Instagram reels to each other and connecting over the shared experience? Let us know what you think about this one. The next one talks about how dumpers owe it to dumpees to make life a bit easier. As they've written here, if you've fallen out of love with someone who's going to be hurt by the end of the relationship, don't show up where they're going to be and hang out with their friends. You can afford to give them some space. This one we think is hard to argue with, but what are your thoughts? This next one is interesting. How long can you spend in a loveless relationship? The authors say 3 months because it's not always convenient to break up. Sometimes it's worth postponing for a better moment. Whether it's a dying relative, someone just got a new job, or there's only a few months left on the lease, it's not always necessarily a bad thing to wait for a less destructive moment to break up. But as the authors say, make sure to give yourself a time limit so you're not simply using life's challenges to avoid the inevitable. And finally, a favourite when watching a series with a partner, be prepared to politely rewatch episodes that you've secretly watched alone. Just make sure to react to what's happening in the show the way you would if you were watching it the first time. So what do you think about these guidelines? Let us know in the comments. If you'd like to read the rest of the article, you can find it in The Guardian. And make sure to subscribe to our channel to keep up with more great sex and space content.